Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Back in Vienna, Magic Wood was cool. I did a lot of bouldering and I have the feeling that I got stronger there. And the goal for the next few weeks is going to be to increase or at least hold this strength, this newly attained strength for my outdoor projects here in Vienna surroundings, for my rope climbing projects, And the weather is going to help me with that because the next few days should be super ugly. I looked at the forecast and it's pretty disgusting, super cold, super windy, rain, moist, gray, cold, and yeah, I really don't like rope climbing under these conditions. So it's going to be a lot of gym sessions, which of course should keep me strong for the project. Yesterday I got back on a project of mine. It's a connection between a boulder and a root. The boulder is about 7B plus and the root is about 8A, so together it should be about 8B plus or something like that. And I had the feeling that I was actually quite strong. I really could feel the boulder power, but it was so super cold that I absolutely couldn't link the moves. The rock was so cold and the wind was super strong. It was raining and yeah, it's just ugly conditions. So I learned my lesson. I think it's going to be a lot of gym sessions in the future to keep up the strength. As you guys know, if you've seen already some of my videos, I like to start the day with a nice, sugary, energetic, energizing smoothie in the morning. So that's gonna be the first task of the day, and then I'm gonna go straight to the gym and hit it hard, I would say. See you there. Today's tip for nuts and seeds: always put them in the fridge, prevents them from going rancid. Hydration, very important for a successful training session. So if you're still feeling dry after the night, just add a little bit of more water. That looks freaking awesome. There we go. I bet Master Yoda would be happy with that. So sweet, hydrating, energizing. Oh man, look at this mess. Car versus bike? No chance. Pretty hostile conditions for riding today. Super cold. A little bit of rain, windy. Anyway, what's on the program today? I think I'm gonna hit the 45er for a few hard boulder moves. Just get some max moves in again, and after that I would like to hit the gym for a nice little campus sport session. And then maybe the rings. And in case there's some power left after all this stuff, and maybe hit the hangboard at home in the evening. So yeah, definitely whole body workout in front of me. Let's fucking do it! Okay guys, I think I will try this problem here. Let me show you. This is the starting jug, and here the yellow one is the starting foothold. And then we go up right here to this pinch-like hole. And then we've got here this little razor-sharp edge. And then it goes up to this one, and right above the black one. And this is a hold which I hate, because it's absolutely not in-cut. It's one of these slopey edges that you have to take openly. From this constellation, you have to step on the pinch from before and make a really hard move onto this violet one here. And that's a crux move. I fell quite a few times there. You go to the left on the little pink one, you go up on the next violet one on the triangle, on the white triangle, and then you go to the bar as the top hold. Some of you made the suggestion that I should show you a boulder problem in the gym and how to project this, what are the thoughts behind this, so let me try to explain. Alright, so first it's always useful to reflect a little bit about what kind of character does this boulder problem actually have. And when you think about it, this boulder problem boils down to basically one move, and that's the move from the black hold to the violet one. That's the crux move. So when you have a problem which is only about one move, it does make sense to think about all different options which could make this move easier. And when I thought about it, I basically found 4 different possibilities of how to make this move. The first one would be jumping directly to the violet hold without even stepping on the pinch. But the problem is I'm a pretty bad jumper and I'm so stretched out in this position that I can't even gain any momentum for this jump. So I think that's not an option for me. The second possibility would be not stepping the pinch but making a hook there, a heel hook. And I tried this out and it didn't really work. The third option is stepping the pinch and turning your right knee outwards, making it a pretty frontal move. And I tried this one out, but what is actually even better is to step the pinch and turn your right knee inwards, making a little back step move. And I found this to be the ideal solution for this crux move. So since that's the only hard move of this problem, it's now all about perfecting this beta, perfecting this move. And some pretty cool option to do so on such a wall where lots of holds are mounted is to take some intermediate holds which are not actually part of the boulder but make the move a little bit easier. For example, here I'm using a different start hold for this move, this right sloper here, and that makes the move a lot easier of course, but I get now the move into my muscle memory because I can do it. Or you can use a different target hold like this sloper here. And this all just serves to get the move into your muscle memory, And another important thing is that you have to get used to the specific type of body strength because you cannot let go of your feet on this move. If you lose your feet, it's going to be very hard to put them on the wall again, since you have to put it on this razor sharp edge from before, which is very hard to hit once you're swinging away from the wall. So here you have it. Train the move, get it into your muscle memory, and once you've got it, be sure to make a little bit of rest and make a nice send go. Alright guys, enough failing on boulder projects, let's hit the campus board. In Magic Wood I discovered a weakness of mine, and that's dynamic moves and contact strength. And as you guys know, you should work on your weaknesses because that's gonna make you stronger much faster than anything else. That's why I decided to change up my campus boarding routine a little, mainly from overreaching, which you can see in this video, to some other exercises like this one here, bumping up and down on max range, which I found really effective for getting the dynamic moves in and contact strength training. Another one would be this exercise where you're going into max range one leg at a time, and once you're there you're going up and down on max range, basically bumping up and down all the time. And this is really effective for contact strength in the upper hand and for blocking power in the lower hand, as you can imagine. And then I've got also a third exercise, which is basically blocking one leg as much as you can. And don't worry guys, I'm planning on doing a campus boarding only episode for intermediates, which will contain these exercises, so stay tuned. Alright guys, no more campus board. Skin is already wrecked. Next stop, the rings. I decided to incorporate the rings into my future training more often. The reason for that is that during the making of this video, ring exercises for softies, I got a severe muscle ache in my whole body. I was completely destroyed. So obviously the rings are my weakness.
I'm a softie when it comes to rings, and as we know, we have to train our weaknesses when we want to get stronger faster. That's why I incorporate the rings now, and what I basically did here was making the ring session for softies exercises. In addition to that, I did also these front lever ups to get a little bit of variety into my core exercises on the bar, and they are perfect for abs and belly muscles. You will get a burn like hell, believe me, so really effective exercise here. And in addition to that, I did also these back ups with additional weight just to get in one more core exercise in for the back muscles, to get that body strength, get that core strength for hard boulders.
Mission whole body destruction accomplished. I'm so wrecked, it's unbelievable. I can't wait for the post-workout meal. Maybe I try something different today, why not? My friends, you might have guessed it. Let's unpack this little bad boy. Oh yes, tortilla falafel of glory. Look at that. Hummus, falafel, kraut. Can't get any better than that. I can already feel the protons going into my muscles. So hostile conditions out there, so wet, so cold, incredible. Let's see what we got from groceries. Some noodles, potatoes, all about those cars. Oh, cashew nuts, of course. Don't panic, it's organic. We have to do one more session, which we dared to announce so bravely in the morning. Next stop, final instrument of torture, the hangboard. See you there. Whoa, look at this lightning. Pretty cozy, I would say. In Magic Wood I discovered a weakness of mine when it comes to bouldering, and that's pretty small, super small holes. When the holes get super small, I just lose any strength on them. I have the feeling on medium holes and stuff, I'm pretty strong and I'm pretty confident that I can pull really hard on those ones. On the really tiny crimps, I think it has something to do with the fact that I don't full crimp in the gym, because that means that I do rarely full crimps at all, and that means that on the very small edges that you have to crimp, you're basically very weak then. So I decided to tackle this weakness with some special hangboarding exercises, and for this purpose I've got very small edges on my hangboard, and I'm gonna just do those both-handed and for some seconds, and if I'm pretty strong on those, maybe I will take some additional weight, or I will try to hang them one-handed. Let's see how it goes. Alright, skin totally wrecked. From here to here from bouldering, from here to here from campus boarding, and on the very tip from this fingerboard session. What is still missing is the finishing feast of the day, the dinner. For this purpose, let me take you into large pot with water, some frozen peas, quite a lot of these peeled potatoes, some broccoli, some zucchini, some curry powder, some soaked seaweed for the minerals. This is of course optional if you don't want that, skip it. Some chilies, some dried chili, stir everything around. Lid on top, heat to high. And there we go. Oh, as you can see, we're progressing rapidly here on the stove. The rice is steaming, the curry is cooking, the curry is exploding almost. That's what I want to see. See you in a minute, then it's gonna be ready. Oh yeah, there we go. And rice, curry, plate. Let me show you how to deal with this stuff. Take a little bit of rice, take a little bit of awesome curry here. Saliva is going crazy already. And that's all ready for this video, my friends. I just smashed in 3 plates of this awesome curry with rice. It was heaven on earth to say the least. And please try it out for yourself. It's an awesome recipe. And until then, my friends, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one, guys. Bye.